wonderful day. Let me get a setup over here while Mr. Randy is going to be, he's not going to be present tonight. So
I might check in a few.
You guys get me, maybe. Now this thing isn't working. It must not have. Ew, hang on a minute. Why is that so dark? Ew. Y'all, what is going on with this thing? What is going on with this thing? There it goes. Hi guys, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Diane. How are you doing? YouTube, I will get you all up here in just a second. I am not, do we have anybody in there? No, not yet. Okay, let's see here. Y'all, this thing is loading. It's slower than a snail tonight for some reason. It's normally not this, it's running really slow. I'm just gonna set it to the side and let it do its thing. Let me get my Facebook up here and get some comments here. There we go. Come on, there we go.
Do I have to take the cover off of?
We're still in reels. What, hon? Yes, no, to screw them in. No, you do not have to.
No, but to turn the light on.
No, it flips on right there.
I know, but is in there a little tab you gotta pull?
No, just turn it on. You're good to go. Y'all, he's gonna be putting some lights outside for me. Tonight's what he's doing. Okay, there we go. I got that.
Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Do we have YouTube up here now? We can probably get it up here now.
Didn't know me.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad everybody's here today. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Debbie and Regina and Diana. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in, friends. I'm so glad you're all here. Okay, y'all. Now we're going to get this YouTube up here. It shouldn't take just a second now. It takes longer to get set up than it does to craft sometimes, you guys. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, crazy. There it is. Okay. We'll get y'all set up right here. Oh, we don't want that. There it is. Okay. We don't need that noise. Get y'all set up right here. Oh, we don't want that. There it is. Okay. Okay, turn that down. There we go. Let's see what everybody's having to say today. Hi, Carol and Susan and Jody, and how's everybody doing today? Hi, Hope. Hello, Miss Kay. Hello, Norma and Deborah. Okay, you guys, we have got a cutting board. You guys, these came from Hobby Lobby. They are always $7.99. They do not discount these. These are in the area where all of the kitchen stuff is, and they don't discount them. Y'all, I got my fan on today. It's hot in my room today. I just came in. Randy and I have been working in the yard. Can see you on YouTube. You can see me on YouTube, Lily. Well, that's a good thing, sister. But this is brand new, you guys. You can pick these up at garage sales, or you can pick them up at the Goodwill. And a lot of times what I do is I take them and I take a sander to them and sand them down really good. So it's been a beautiful day here too. It has been a really nice warm day here in Indiana today. Okay, so what we're gonna do, you guys, is I'm not gonna put an undercoat on this. I'm just gonna leave it like it is, and then I'm gonna add some crackling. This is Folk Art Crackle Medium. Y'all won't be able to see it right, but I'll show it to you so you guys can kind of get the idea of what it says. It's Folk Art Crackle Medium, and we're just gonna use this on our board here today. Let me find me a brush. Hi, Miss Edie. How are you, my friend? All right, you guys, and you want to put plenty of it on here because it's going to soak into this board somewhat, because it is, these boards are kind of porous and it will soak in some. Okay, you don't need a ton, but you want to have enough to cover your board really good, because we're going to dry this here in a minute. My fan might dry it. My fan might dry it. Sorry, I was running late, y'all. Like I said, we were working in the yard and I didn't realize what time it was. And I was like, oh, I got to get in there. I've been trying to get some flowers planted, and I was making sure everything was watered, my tomatoes and all the things. So that's what I was doing. All right, we've got this on here. Now what you want to do is you want to dry it really good. You can hardly hear me. Oh no. I'm sorry. Hi, Lisa. How are you, girl? Can everybody else hear me okay? Hi, Della. You guys are probably hearing the fan. Let me turn the fan off. There we go. Maybe that'll help. I'll just have to be hot. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Hello, Carolyn. On YouTube. I hope y'all are doing good. Carolyn, thank you for spreading those blessings. Hello, Wanda. Thank you, girl, for spreading the blessings. If you guys have not spread the blessings, I would truly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you either, sister. Everybody can hear me okay? Okay, good. It must have been the fan. Yay, Kathy, that's awesome. I'm so happy you got your house painted, girl. All right, we're going to use this paint, you guys. This is folk art paint. I paid $2.07 for it at Hobby Lobby. It was normally $8 and something for this. It's called Linen Toil. You guys can kind of see what color it is. It's a pretty color. Hi, Gwen. You can hear me fine, Regina? Okay, let me grab this brush right here. This is going to be a good brush for this. And what I do is I just brush a light coat over it, y'all. This will start crackling immediately. Generally it does. You don't need a real heavy coat, but you want to make sure you cover your area. But even if you go back and forth over this one, once it's dry, it will crackle, you guys. This one will crackle. And if it doesn't, then I will worry because it always has before. It's got a lot of stuff in it, this paint does. Hang on a minute. Let's get this off here first before we straighten it out. There we go. Okay, now let me kind of straighten this out a tad. There we go. Okay, let me get me some on here. Get a nice couple coats. And I'm going to leave some just kind of where it's got like a little area like that here and there because I don't want it to be completely covered because I want this to be kind of, I want it to be farmhousey, you guys. We're going to do a little farmhouse project tonight. I love doing these cutting boards, y'all. I love doing these. You can make these, you can really upscale them really good with some wood bend and some really cool stuff, or you can really make them look country. There's so much you can do with them. That's why I like them. They're very versatile. Okay. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate you for spreading those blessings. Hi, Doris. Get those retreat tickets. That's right, Lisa. Get those retreat tickets. Y'all are going to be missing out if you don't. I'm telling you, it's going to be an amazing time. Miss Lisa Corby's coming. She's another creator, you guys. We have Sandra with Painted Hands Decor coming. She's not presenting. They're not presenting, you guys. They're coming just to join the fun. We've got Maria. She's coming to join in on the fun. Y'all see how I'm pulling that back a little bit and I'm adding a little bit of, I'm doing that on purpose to add some distressing to it. So I'm just kind of coming across it and we're going to add some distressing to it. I love the way that looks. Love, love, love the distress look. And I think I just got myself. Okay. Y'all see that, how pretty that is? Look at that, you guys. It looks like it's supposed to be that way. Looks like it's been sitting around for a while and just hanging out in somebody's kitchen or wherever for years and years and years. Put that back right there. I like that. We did have a good time last year, Lisa. We had a ball, didn't we, girl? It was so much fun. So much fun. It's going to be here before you know it. We'll all be together again. I can't wait. Miss Jody Larison is coming. Thank you, Kathy, for sprinkling those blessings. I appreciate you, friend. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. You're so sweet. All right, I've got a little piece I'm not liking right there. There we go. Well, maybe. Come on, get off there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me show y'all. This looks amazing. Look at that, how good that looks. Y'all, that is so pretty. All right, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the sides and the back, which I probably should do that. I'm not going to though. Y'all, I'm just gonna we're just gonna kind of brush this on and kind of hit and miss on this. We're just gonna kind of give it our own little, if y'all can see that. We're just gonna do our own little thing here on the sides. Just, we'll miss a little bit of it here just to kind of give it that distressing as well. That way we don't have to put the crackle on it. Oh, I hate it, Tammy. I wish you could too, my friend. Now, Tammy, I will tell you, you can do 4 payments on I think you can do payments over 6 months is what Mr. Randy was saying. Through PayPal, if anybody's interested in making payments, you can do the payments through PayPal. So I know we do have that. Hi, Mildred. How are you? Hello, Loretta. How are you, sister girl? Your birdhouse was so adorable earlier. I loved it, my friend. It was beautiful. All right. Y'all can see where we kind of made it look like it's distressed on the sides. I didn't have to do too much. And if we need to, I can always go back in with a, we'll pull this up here. This is just going to kind of cushion this so that it doesn't, since I just dried that. Y'all, I don't think that's completely dry on that side. Hang on a minute. I don't know if it is or not. That's why I'm putting something under it. Okay, let's do this real quick. Paint this side here real fast. We're just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna add this on here, and we're just gonna kind of do a light coat, and we're just gonna kind of let it skip around a little bit. And I will come back. I'm not gonna worry about crackling this because it is your back side, but it still will have a little bit of a distressed look to it by skipping around like that. Just kind of let your paintbrush just kind of flow across and not get complete coverage. Oh, Tammy, I understand, girl. I get it. I mean, I had my dad pass away, so I do understand that, girlie. That is a hard time for the family. I get it. I get it. I get it. No, I don't want anybody to feel pressured to come, but I just, y'all, it is such fun. I just hate for everybody to miss out when it is such a great time. And your meals are taken care of while you all are there. So, and you get all kinds of goodies. You get 5 meals. You get a swag bag full of goodies. You get a t-shirt. You get 6 make and take crafts. You'll get a door prize. So y'all, there's a lot of stuff you'll go home with. A lot of stuff. Okay. See how we're leaving that kind of distressed looking there? Hi, Miss Sandy. How are you? Hi, Barbara O'Donnell. Penny says it's better on YouTube. A lot of people like YouTube better than they thought, Penny. I know, Deborah. I'm excited, girl. I'm so glad you're coming this year. Thank you, Jody. It really is a great price compared to others. It truly is. We were able to our tickets are cheaper than they were last year. Last year they were $6.95. But the reason they're cheaper is we're having it in Chattanooga and we're not having it at a resort. But the place we're having it at is no less as nice as what the one was last year. Last year was very nice and this year is very nice. So, but we were lucky enough to find a beautiful place in Chattanooga to be able to have it. So we're excited about that. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna kind of come across here just a little bit with some, I'm just gonna kind of distress a little bit on the back here. What are you doing, mister?
Showing you stuff that I found in the bottom of this bag.
What'd you find in the bottom of that bag? Is it stuff of mine? Oh, it is mine. Let me see that. Y'all, have you guys seen these at the Dollar Tree? I picked these up. I have 4 of them that I picked up. I'm gonna just use this piece here is what I'm gonna use when I craft. And look at these, y'all. These are really cool. I found them all at the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna make something with all 4 of these. I got 4 of them. And here's
They
the
look
other
like
one.
ice cookies.
They're kind of cool. Yeah, they kind of do. Thank you, baby. Will you put those, just sit them over there and I'll put them out. Thank you. You found them in his bag of lights.
A bag of goodies.
Did you guys see the light video that I did for the pool? If you guys have not seen the light video I did for the pool, you'll have to check out YouTube. I put the video on YouTube. It is Dollar Tree lights, you guys, that I picked up for $1.25 each, that I figured a way to hook them to my pool to light my pool at night. So check them out, y'all. This looks amazing. I'm loving it. You guys, I'm gonna do a little more distressing just around these corners here because I want this to look kind of, I kind of want to give that little bit of a rough look.
Go Pacers tonight.
Oh, they play tonight?
Yes, they do.
I didn't know they did.
They're playing.
Late night for me, y'all. Because Mr. Beck, he, you know, those Pacers, he's got to watch them. All right, there we go. Okay, no more stressing. I went around those edges and those corners. See how I knocked them corners off, you guys? See how I knocked them off? That looks pretty good. All right, I think we can move this now. You seen them, Jody? Isn't that awesome? That worked out so good, and I just laid my arm right in that. Y'all, I always get myself dirty. I always get myself dirty. Okay. Now, you guys, I got this stencil. I got these stencils at a garage sale, you guys. I wish you guys could find them. You guys might be able to if I show you the package. I mean, if y'all are very interested in them, you could probably Google it maybe and find them that way on the internet. I don't know. But these are the, it says Hampton Art. Y'all might be able to find it there. Hampton Art is the name of them. These are a package of stencils. I got them for $1 at the garage sale. You can see $1 on there. And I just absolutely fell in love with this one here, you guys. It says, I love you till the cows come home. I love you. Hang on, turn it this way. Y'all can read it. There we go. I love you till the cows come home. That's what we're going to put on here, you guys. I think this is so cute. So cute. Are there still 2 free drinks? Yes, Jackie. You get 2 free drinks in the evening. And that can be alcohol or non-alcohol or whatever you want it to be. You will get 2 free drinks. I forgot about that when you come to the event. So, y'all, I'm telling you, it's very much worth your money. Let me get me a stencil brush. And we are going to make this in black, you guys. We're going to do black. Because farmhouse is usually your browns and blacks and grays and all the fun colors. I almost did this in gray. But I decided I wanted to do the brown today. Switch over to YouTube from regular page, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. How are you, girl? Good evening, Teresa. Now, you guys, these are paper stencils. You can use them more than once, but you just can't wash them. So you will have to, these are the ones that you will have to just keep the paint on and use them with the paint on them. These are not ones that, like the Mylar, that you can wash over and over and over. I mean, you can use these more than once. And I think you can still, yeah, you can still swirl. I didn't know if you could swirl or not, y'all. But you can still swirl. Hi, Jennifer Swindoll. How are you, sis? Jennifer, we have tickets for sale for our next event, girlie, if you're wanting to come. It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee this year. Chattanooga, Tennessee. We would love for you to come, Miss Jennifer, since you've got... Jennifer couldn't come last year, y'all. She couldn't come last year. She almost got there, though, didn't you, girlfriend? All right, let me grab a little more black here. Tap it off. And then we'll go back in. I'm just kind of tapping because I'm afraid I'm going to get it too wet. I don't want to get the material too wet because I usually don't use paper stencils, or these aren't paper. They're made of some kind of a, not really a cardboard. They're just a thicker paper. It's kind of like a backing paper that you would get like on a pad of scrapbook paper or something, like the back of the pad. It's a thicker substance, but it's not paper. I'm just going to dab right here on the little feet since these pieces are loose right here. Okay. The angle on YouTube is better, Karen says. Hi, Donna Levenberry. Offloading your paint is key. Yes, it really is. You do not want to have a ton of paint on your stencil brush because if the less paint you have, the better your stenciling will be. You are so right. Offloading is the best thing you can do for yourself when it comes to stenciling. You are so right, Dana. Yep, if you want a good stencil project, because you can always go over it twice if you don't feel like you're getting it dark enough, but you don't want to overdo it because that's when you're going to get all of your, what do they call it? Wiggly lines and stuff as well. I don't think that's what I would call it, but you get, it slips underneath the board and makes a mess. Y'all, I go brain dead when I'm live. really do know the word for it. I just go brain dead. I don't know why that is. I think every creator does that. Hello, Deb Worley. How are you? What airport do we land at? Is it near the hotel? Yes, it is, Rebecca. Yes, it is, ma'am. Miss K, do you know what the one is there? Lisa Corby, are you flying in or are you driving? And could you tell her the name of the hotel? Or I mean the airport. I cannot remember the airport. Let's see. Do we land near our hotel or the place we are crafting it? Yes. Well, you don't land real close to it, but I do know that it's near it. I'm not sure how near y'all. I am not from Chattanooga, so I don't really know for sure. Hi, Mary. Costs the same if you live in Tennessee. Yes, it costs the same if you live in Tennessee. Tickets are the same price for everyone. We don't charge more just because you live in Tennessee, sister, or less. The tickets are the same for everyone. That's just how it works. Because I have to pay for the building and stuff, you guys. I have to pay for the food. And that's why it costs so much, because the money that you guys pay pays your part of the food and all the things. That's why it seems like it costs so much. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's pull this off here and see what we got. Y'all ready? Hey, that's kind of cute. We pulled some of the paint right here though, you guys. Ooh, ooh. My chippy paint came up, but that's okay. It'll dry. It's just still kind of damp underneath it. It's what it is. But that's okay. That looks kind of cute. Okay, let me set that to the side. You don't want to get a rent-a-car. I understand that. What the girls did last year is there was a lot of girls. We have a group that we put you in once you purchase your ticket. And what you do is you will be in this group and you will talk to people that are coming. And if any of them are landing around the same time you are, you share a ride. That way you don't have to worry about paying full price. There was a lot of them that were sharing rides last year. Chattanooga Airport. Yep. Chattanooga Airport, you guys. Okay. I am going to take a brush. One of the brushes from... Let me see here, y'all. I've got a good brush here somewhere. I know I do. Right here. We're going to use one of these brushes, and I'm going to make these letters complete by using this brush. We're just going to go right here, and we're going to make it not look stenciled. We're going to just connect all of our lines so that it doesn't have that blank between it where they connect the stencils together. This is just going to help it look more like the word cows here. We'll connect all that together. There we go, and our S. See how that much better that looks, y'all, when we connect them? Looks so much better. Yeah, a lot of the girls Ubered together though, and they would get a car from the airport, and they would just share the cost because it was so much cheaper for them to do that. Which makes total sense. But like I said, we could put you in a group. You get put in a group once you buy your ticket. We put you in the group, and then you can sit and talk with all the girls and all the things. I mean, I know there's some that are sharing rooms. There are some that are sharing rides. So it's just, plus you get to know everybody, y'all. And it's so nice to make new friends like that. Like I said, you meet people at these events and you are friends with them for a lifetime. I have met so many amazing people going to these events because I've really enjoyed it. I truly have. Okay, Let me show y'all. See, we connected all the lines so that it just kind of looks like it's been written on there. Okay. Now, let me dry this really good, and then I'm going to sand it just a little bit. Anyone coming from Wisconsin? Is anybody coming from Wisconsin? I don't know if there is or not. Any of you girls coming from Wisconsin that are coming? I would have to ask around for you, Rebecca. Randy and I are leaving from Indiana to go down there, but we're not flying. We're driving. We have to because we have so much stuff we have to take. Okay, now there is, y'all. I got a. Are you kidding me? You guys, I have got a little tiny brush that's gotten stuck in there and it's messed up my H. So let me get this back out and we'll fix that H real quick. It messed my H up. There we go. Okay. Oh, Lisa, I love you, sister. I just so wish you lived closer. You are so precious to me. Y'all, I can't wait. Miss Loretta's going to be there, and Lisa Brown, all of my friends, you guys. All right, y'all, I'm just going to run this is I'm very lightly going over this. I just want a little bit of distressing on the words. I don't want to cut into the paint, so I'm just very lightly going over this. Now, I do want to cut into the black paint, but the rest of it, I don't want to. Okay, I want all my crackle and stuff to stay there. I just want to take a little bit of this off to make it look like the words are kind of distressed as well. So I'm just barely rubbing this across it. No pressure at all. I'm just going back and forth. No pressure. There we go. Oh, y'all, this is looking so good. So good. I love it. I love you till the cows come home. Look at that. See this distressing in it? Can you see distressing in it? It looks really good. Okay, the hotel does not offer shuttle service from the airport. Miss Kay would know that, y'all. She's been to events down there where we're having ours. She was the one that helped us find this beautiful hotel. You love that stencil. Isn't it pretty, you guys? I was just thrilled to death. Now, I did get a little too far right here. It's off just a hair off. Let me see here. I'm gonna see how far we are off here. Hang on a minute. Oh, just a hair. Not enough to even worry about it. You guys love it. Awesome sauce. Okay, we're gonna take some jute, you guys. We're gonna take some jute. And I'm going to start right here on the back. And I'm just going to put me a little, whoops. We'll put a little bit of, put me some glue down there. And I'm just going to kind of go around this. Get this up here. Okay. Once I get it started, it'll be easy, but it's just a matter of kind of trying to get her started here. Okay, there we go. Now let's lay that down there. Come on, pull tight. Pull tight. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go around it 3 or 4 times just to give it some farmhouse style. Thank you so much, Barbara. Is Randy passing his free throws for the game later? Yeah, he probably is, Monroe. That's funny stuff, girl. No, he's actually out and putting some lights up for me out back. Because we were cleaning up the backyard today. That backyard was a mess. He's got my pool ready, and I'm ready to just start enjoying summer out there. We've not enjoyed much of it at all so far. So he's getting things ready for me because I'm ready to start enjoying my summer with my kids and stuff out in the backyard. Because when we have barbecues and stuff, that's where we do. It's in our backyard. Okay, let me pull it up just a tad. Make all this nice and even. You guys can see the jute going around it. The jute just adds a little extra something, and I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom here. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of look at the distance from here to here. I'm going to go about right there. That should, hopefully that won't cover our lettering. If it does, we can adjust. I'm just going to lay that right in it for a second. Thank you, Betty, for the stars. Okay. Oh, hi, Gretchen. How are you, girl? Hi, Joanne Barker. How are you? How did your heart come out? It's behind me. Can you all see it back there? It came out beautifully. Hang on and I'll get it and show you guys here in just a few minutes. Let me do this real quickly. Oh, y'all, that's going to cover our cute little thing right here on the bottom. I need to move that down just a tad. Well, you know what? We can kind of go at an angle. Let's just go at an angle and we can make it work. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me pull this down here. I want that down further at the bottom because I don't want it to go over that black piece right there. I'm going backwards there. Okay. How many times do we go around that? We went around it 4 times. So we're going to go around it 4 here as well. Okay, flip that over. And I am going to kind of pull this down some. Just bring it down here at the bottom. You know what I should be using? And hi, Kathy. How are you? There are ladies who show more. Mado, he's back. How are you, my friend? Y'all pay no attention to the little goofball. Mado, I'm glad you came back to visit, friend. Maybe you'll learn about Jesus, buddy. That's what it's all about, teaching you about Jesus. Mado's not a very nice person at times, y'all. He needs to learn about Jesus. We all need to show him a little love. He keeps coming back. He must be a genius at the computer because he keeps finding his way back in. Yeah, bleeding through your stencil. That's what it's called, Jody. I just seen that, sister. Did not take a fall while doing it. Oh, yes, me too. Oh, thank you, Martha. You're so sweet. Hi, Kathy. How are you, honey? Hello, Gloria. How are you, my friend? Okay. Whoops. Y'all. It kind of stuck to my finger. Can't have that. All right. You guys know, look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable with the jute, you guys? That just adds a little something. And I didn't want a big bunch of color. I just wanted it to have a little bit of color. Set that back up there. Alrighty, now we're gonna put us a bow on it. Hang on, I feel like this is crooked right here, y'all. It's driving me crazy. There we go. Okay. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Natalie. You got a piece of wheat. I don't have. I wish I did. That would be so cute with that. I don't have, my friend. I don't think, you know, and if I did have it, I'd have probably gotten rid of it because I get rid of things so bad. Y'all, we're going to use this ribbon. I'm hoping that won't be too much of the same colors. But I have this and I have this right here. I want to make a bow. Look how cute that will be, y'all. Isn't that going to be adorable? I sure hope so because that's what we're going to use. It's what we're going to use. I'm so excited. Let me see. Grab my bow maker. Okay, let me cut me a piece of jute, put that on there. We're gonna do one ribbon at a time, you guys. Wait, this one's the wider one, I think. Let's see, which one's wider? It doesn't really matter, so we're gonna go ahead and go in with this one first. Okay, and I'm just gonna I kind of pinch it together so that it kind of pleats in the center. And then I give it a twist so that that is pleated right there instead of just looking thrown together. Let's see. Push this on there. All right, and I don't want a huge bow, you guys, because we don't want it to look, like it's overtaken by the bow. Thank you, Nancy. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, thank you. There's Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you? There's Miss Sandra, you guys. She's coming to the event.
Oh, wow.
Her and her hubby.
I come around front.
What happened? Was my door locked or something?
No, I had front of the drink.
Oh, Mado's back. Our buddy Mado's back.
Well, welcome, tomato. Are you a cherry tomato or green tomato?
I'm just laughing about it. It's cracking me up. Okay, we're gonna cut right below that line there, y'all. That's about the right size. Okay.
You don't know what time it is, do you?
I have no clue what time. Well, it's 7:45.
Uh-oh.
7:45.
Getting close.
Well, Mado left. He took all of his messages off. He must have got mad at me.
All right, I go back.
Thank you, Marlene. Hi, Kimberly. How are you, hon? The heart tray. I'll get it and show it to you guys before we leave out of here. How's that? I'll get it and show it to you before we leave out of here tonight. It turned out really pretty, y'all. He went back out, Lisa. I'll tell him you said hi, though. I know, Sandra. I'm so excited, girl. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. It's going to be so much fun. All right, y'all. I intentionally made this shorter on this side. Plus, I still need to cut some of that off there. But I intentionally made it shorter because I want to show those stripes below it. I don't want to hide all the stripes. So we're going to complete this. And then I'm going to give it a twist. Okay. Pull that in a little bit. That's too long. I need it a little bit shorter on top. I want this one to be smaller. Okay, it's not wanting to play good with me. Come on. Gotta play right, little bow. This here, I love this ribbon, you guys, but it is very, it's very lightweight. It's not a very heavy weight ribbon. And it's not, I'm gonna go ahead and tie this while I can get it up here because I don't want it to come undone. Okay, let me move this off here before I scratch that thing all up. I'm gonna go ahead and tie my knot here. Okay, pull that up out of there. Cut that. We're doing good, Donna. How are you, friend? Hi, AB Peach. Hi, Kimberly. Miss Teresa, I'll have to tell him you said hi. He keeps going in and out. He's working outside right now. He's coming in and getting things and then going back out. I've got him busy. He needs to be busy. He wears me out, y'all. He was working all day today, and then out he went tonight. And I said, come on, we got to go do the backyard. So we've been busy, busy, busy. Y'all, this is a cute bow. It's going to be a cute bow. Okay, let me get those ends nice and dovetailed. I don't like the way this one's folding. Okay, that one's still a little shorter. We're gonna go a little shorter on this one. Strawberry full moon. Well, you know what, y'all? I went to, we went earlier to Meijer, and we were up there and we were looking at something. I can't remember what we was even looking at. And I bought the cutest little strawberry napkins. What did I do with those? Look at these, you guys. I bought 2 packs of these for 49 cents. Look how sweet these little napkins are. Aren't those adorable? I'm gonna use those for giveaways. We're gonna do some giveaways with those. I'll be doing that. Probably most of my people that spread the blessings, or all of my people that spread the blessings, will probably get a strawberry napkin. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this in the back just to make sure it's good and tied. I'll show the heart here in just a few minutes, y'all. Give me just a second. Let me get this done here real quick, and then I will show you. Okay, look at this, y'all. How cute that little bow is. Isn't that adorable? And it's got the stripes. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Precious. Okay, let me get it all good and popped up there. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all, we're gonna have to really spread these out, or I could put it up higher, I guess. Can I put it up that high? We're gonna have to take the tails down some, you guys, because it is way too long. Even if we put it up high here, the tails are way too long. We're gonna have to come off with some of those. That's okay though, we can make them shorter. We don't have to have great big long tails. It's fine, I'm fine with that. So I'm just gonna pop these off just a little shorter. You always make them long to begin with, and then you can shorten them as needed. You don't wanna make them too short, because if you do, then guess what? You can't go any shorter there's that. Let's pop these off just a tad here. Well, not a tad, we're gonna take quite a bit here. Right there. See if that's short enough. Yeah, that'll be better. Oops. That wire always gives me trouble cutting it. You can't wait to see the fireflies. I love fireflies too. I do love fireflies. All right, I'm gonna spread this just a little bit further out this way, and I may put a tad of glue on that just to keep that one spread out so you can see both. I don't know, y'all. Do we need to take them shorter still yet? No, I think that's good. We're gonna put that right below that hole. We can put that hole there. We don't even have to put jute in it. I probably will, but we don't have to if we don't want to, because you can hang it right in that hole. Hi, LaFern. Hi, Fred and Amy. Don't be mad at me, but I have to leave at 8 because there's a couple things I want to bid on tonight. Shame on you, Carolyn. I'm so mad. Get out of here, girl. Oh, thank you so much, Diana. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for this, I couldn't make bows good, you guys. That thing right there is what makes the bows. I don't really, honestly. That thing is just so good at making bows. It really helps. All right, look at that, you guys. How sweet is that, y'all? I love it. So stinking cute. And if you want to, you could always take your tails and just kind of tuck them up underneath there. The front ones here, that'll kind of hold that back one back too. Just put it right underneath that jute there. Just barely tuck it under there like that. See how that kind of holds them both back? So cute. And I am gonna put a jute hanger on this. Now, let me think about what I did with my jute, y'all. I put it up somewhere, my big jute, my thick stuff. Where did I put that? I cleaned the other day and I put it up, but I don't remember where I put it. Hang on a minute, let me look under here. Okay, it's not under there. Where did I put my jute? Let me see here. Y'all, it's here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Isn't that awful? That's awful. Well, we'll just put a skinny jute on it. Well, you know what? I'm not going to even put anything on it for now. I'll find it and we'll put some thicker rope through this here. But that's our craft, you guys. Super easy, super cute, adorable. I love it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love you till the cows come home. Okay, let me show you guys real quickly. Let me clean my mess here real fast. And I will show you guys the, I'll show you our craft from last night. Throw that back down there. Grab it here. Ooh. There it is, y'all. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? So pretty. I am in love with it. Y'all, you know what we didn't do last night, though, that I wanted to do? I want to put some gold rub and buff around this, and we did not do that. Just to have a little bit of variance of color. So I'm just going to put a little gold on here. While we're at it, y'all, we're already on here, so we might as well. This is just going to brighten this up is all it's going to do. It's not going to really change it that much because of the statuary color is like it has a golden to it, but you'll see the difference here. I'll show you. I'll do one side of this and I won't do the other side. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell it in the camera or not because it really doesn't do that much difference to this, but it does add a little bit of a difference. Not a ton, but a little bit. And a lot of times I will use my gold from Would You Bend and my pigments, and I'll put it on there because it's a brighter gold than this is. But I'm just going to brighten this up a little bit. I don't know if you all will be able to tell it. I'm only going to do one side though, and I'll show it to you. Give me just a second. See if you guys can tell the difference in this gold on here. Okay, just a little bit more. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna show it to y'all and you guys tell me if you can see a difference. If you can't, I don't know if you can or not. Hi, Pamela, how are you, friend? You love the tray. I think it's gorgeous, y'all. It turned out so pretty. It will be in my next auction, Hope. It will definitely be in my next auction. Let me show you guys the difference though. Can you see the gold on this side here? And it's not on that side. Can y'all tell the difference? I don't know if you can or not in the, can you tell the difference where the gold is here and it's not on the other side? I don't know if you guys can or not, because it's a very small, slight difference, but it does really lighten it up a lot. But I want to go ahead and put it on here because it does give it a little something. And I need to paint the back of this as well, y'all. Either that or I might put some felt on the back of it. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. We'll see what happens. I haven't decided how I'm going to handle that, but we'll figure it out. Play a game of checkers. You sure could if you wanted to. You sure could. If you really wanted to, you could, my friend. Yeah, because it's nice and hard now, you guys. It will not. But you're supposed to let it do for 48 hours, but it's not sticky or anything now. I mean, it's good to go. It is good to go. Okay, that looks beautiful. You can tell it? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can tell it. I didn't know if you could or not. Okay. Well, there's our heart, you guys. I think it looks so pretty. So pretty. All right, now, I do want to do one more thing. Maybe. Y'all, I have this stuff. It's called Moxie. It's a glitter. And it has a little bitty, y'all can see that. I've not used it. But I'm wondering what that would look like if we put, well, we don't really want glitter on here though, do we? This is too country. We don't want to do glitter on this. We'll try that on another thing because I just think this is too much. I don't know. I just don't think it'll look well on here. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see. Do we have a, right here. I was looking at this yesterday. Will that look right in there? Yes, that will look good in there. We got a little Totally Dazzled heart, or heart. That's not a heart. Flower, y'all. We got a Totally Dazzled flower we're going to put on here. It's just a simple little flower. It's going to go right in the middle of our bow. There we go. That just adds a little bit of something to it and makes it look precious, y'all. It's pretty now. Totally Dazzled is one of our big sponsors, you guys, of our event. For those of you that have not heard me say that, Would You Bend is big sponsor, Essential Stencil. But see how the little flower adds a little something? It's not too much, just enough bling. But there it is, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Country can have glitter. You think country can have glitter? I know it can. I know it can, but it's kind of, to me, this looks really old. And if we go to adding glitter to it, I feel like it'll take away from the chippiness and the old looking part of it. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does or not, but anyway. Country can have, everybody's like, country can have glitter. Hang on, y'all. I'm looking for some oxide. We're going to put a little oxide on this, I think. I think a little oxide might do some good on this one. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second, you guys. I'm just right here. I'm not too far. I'm not too far. I just had to go grab me some oxide. This is Tim Holtz. It's called Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. We're going to use a little bit of this on it and just kind of come around this here and there. We're not going to do the whole entire sides of it. I've already sanded a lot of it, so we're just going to add a little bit of this to it.
Somebody stole our plants.
What?
Yeah.
No, you're lying. Now stop.
I forgot I moved them.
Oh, did you? You're such a dork. Okay, there we go. That oxide around those edges really helps it. All right, you guys, that's what I got for you guys today. I told you it wasn't going to be a very long project, but it is super cute. Super duper cute. And you guys, for all of you that commented on my videos this morning, thank you so much for helping me out, you guys. You don't even realize how much that truly helps my page, and it helps me out a lot. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, you guys, there's our beautiful project. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you all have a blessed evening. I love y'all bunches. Where did I get the ribbon from? Oh my goodness, you would ask. One is RG ribbon. You can order this online. It's RG ribbon. And the other is Expressions. But to be honest with you guys, you'd have to Google it to see. This one's, y'all, I've got so much ribbon, I don't even remember where I got all of it. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think there is a, the RG ribbon. I can't remember where I got that. I think I got that, you guys, at, I know these aren't from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. I've had those for such a long time. I just don't use enough of it, so I've got it left over. Anyway, you guys, let me say a prayer with y'all. Father God, we come to you tonight, Lord. Father, we ask that you bless all of our friends on Facebook and YouTube. Lord, I ask that you just go with them as they leave here tonight. Keep them safe over the evening. And Father, I ask you bring them back safe again tomorrow. Father, I ask that you bless their families. I ask, Lord, that you bless everything that they do, Lord. I ask that you walk and talk with them. And Lord, if they don't know you, I ask that you help them to get to know you. Father, you are amazing, and we love you so much for your many blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Y'all have a blessed night. Love you guys. Later on YouTube. Bye, guys. Love you bunches. Bye, YouTube. Love you. Bye-bye.